everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host and senior researcher who, despite having a serious head injury this week, I still remember her name. Sarah Dominy, everybody. Welcome.
Oh my God. Wow.
How are you doing today, Sarah?
Okay, well, it's Anna.
Pretty sure it's not. I wrote it down on a Post-it note.
Also, if I was still the senior researcher, I'd be fully taking advantage of your concussion here and being like, well, as you know, Matthew, this podcast is 100% improvised. We just make up stories about saints.
I honestly don't know that you don't.
So my name is in fact Anna Dominy. I would like to introduce myself as Matthew's
that's what I said.
Co-host and best friend.
I have a vague recollection that you're not my friend.
Oh wow, okay, I see how it is. So yeah, I'm worried for you. What's happened?
Well, I was gonna say the saintly or miraculous thing that happened to me this week. I don't know if it was miraculous or saintly. It was very, very. It felt very penitential because I spent a lot of time on my knees.
Oh my God,
bleeding out.
Wow. Did you experience any divine visions when you lost blood? Because that's
happened
a bit
no.
to saints. Maybe you're not a saint then.
I guess not. No, I felt very
which fits
like
with the podcast.
I felt more focused in a way than I haven't. Anyways.
But you didn't see the light.
No, I didn't know. I was at the park with Tavish, and I had parked his stroller next to the welcome sign at the park, and I was going to put something in the bottom of his stroller, and I was looking down at the stroller instead of looking up at the sign, and I walked into it, and I caught the corner of a very sharp metal sign with my forehead.
That doesn't sound like a very warm welcome.
No, and it hurt a lot, and I was stumbling around and swearing. And
was the miracle that you went to a hospital to get it sorted and they didn't charge you thousands of dollars?
That was miraculous.
Welcome to Britain.
And that was very nice. Yeah, so I got this jagged gash in my forehead.
It is pretty gross.
But I put my hand on my forehead because it hurt, and then when I took my hand away, it was covered in blood. And then so I had to, so I kind of like went over to the stroller, and then I was on my knees with my head down.
This is where you received the divine vision.
I see. And I got no intervention from God or anybody in the park.
Clearly you're killing it. You're already doing great.
But mostly I was just on my knees because that allowed the steady stream of blood from my forehead to just flow onto the ground and not onto my clothes.
That is a positive side effect of prayer, I've heard.
And then I was able to grab the diaper bag out of the stroller.
Did you mop up your blood with a nappy?
Well, I got
they are
some
super absorbent.
I know. I got some wet wipes out of the bag, and I cleaned up my head, and I held it to my forehead till they stopped. And then when I was feeling better, I was ready to leave the park. I had a diaper held to my forehead.
Was it a clean one, at least?
Yeah, a clean one on the way home. Because they are very absorbent, and it held, so I kept that pressed on the wound so that it didn't bleed anymore.
Did
did
anyone see you and laugh at you?
No, one nice gentleman did stop and ask. He was riding his bike in the opposite direction on the path home, and he was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "I'm fine." I hit my head. I'm on my way home and then to the hospital. But thank you for stopping. And I was like, "See," and I just gave him a quick flash of my gash,
like you were doffing your cap.
and he was like, "Okay," and then we went home, and the walk home was really tough because my head was splitting. It hurt so much.
So what did you do when you got home? You went to A&E?
I called Alice on the way home and told her what happened, and she came home and worked in the afternoon so that somebody could be home for Tavish. And then I went to the emergency room and spent the rest of the day there. It took like 4 hours because it wasn't any kind of priority. But at the same time, I was like, can somebody just come and knock this out 15 minutes? We could all go home. Just do a quick one before a lunch break or something.
Yeah, just, a few strips of tape.
But yeah, and I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, if I lived in America, I'd just have a scar now because I wouldn't have bothered to go to...
And maybe an infected wound, who knows?
Possibly a terrible infection.
I mean, it looks like you may well get a scar.
The doctor or the nurse practitioner, which I don't understand the difference really, but she said that it should heal together pretty well and should have minimal scar. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, it just looks really gross.
It looks like you are going to a very early Halloween party as like a
Yeah.
minimal effort zombie.
Yeah. What I've been looking like is just a sad middle-aged man because I've been walking around with a baseball cap on because I don't want to freak people out with
Oh, I
my
see.
head wound.
But you thought I was sturdy enough, had a sturdy enough stomach to cope with it.
Yeah. I think you'd
Fair
figured it out. You used to see in my face, so this kind of mixes it up a little bit. So,
Thank you,
Something-
very
something
considerate.
anyways,
Well, that's a positive side effect of having a baby who it's your job to keep alive and safe, is that when you get yourself into bloody scrapes, you can use his supplies to mop up your blood.
yeah, I mean, I was commended by several people about my quick thinking and my immediate field action. I honestly thought I was
Is
going to
this
go
a
into
bit
shock.
like, you know, sometimes people hit their head and they become like kinder and smarter? Do you think that happened to you?
I feel like I was already at maximum kindness and smartness, but
okay.
it's hurtful that you'd say that. Yeah, I honestly thought I was going to go into shock
I'm
because
sorry.
it was really pouring blood.
Yeah.
And I was like afraid that. But I had my baby to think about. He was completely unaware, by the way, despite
He
the
was
fact
not horrified by the fact that blood was pouring from your head.
he did. I don't think he even noticed. He was like 6 feet away in there was like a little playhouse at the park, and he was just in the playhouse and having a great time by himself, just like in there.
Nice blood, Dad. Have you seen this fake cooker? It is the shit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a little wheel in here I can turn. Yay! So he was fine until I was ready to go, and then he like ran away into like the woods.
Sorry, just that image of him seeing his dad, like a horrific vision, and then fleeing to the woods.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just that, like, coincidentally, like, as I had kind of collected myself and gotten everything together, and I was kind of had the diaper on my forehead, I was like, okay, Tavish, where are you? And then he was like to turn around, and he was just like running away. I was just like, damn it. And I gotta go chase him. Anyways, have you done anything saintly or experienced anything miraculous lately?
I've done something fairly saintly, I'd say.
What's that?
So I'm like unofficially diagnosed with long COVID because I'm still experiencing fatigue and stuff, and I've had a load of tests done, and there's nothing else that they can use to or say to account for it. So I have signed up to a study on like post-COVID fatigue, and I think it's called creatine, this hormone or something that people with fatigue have less of or something. I don't know. I haven't actually began being in the study yet.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I've donated my broken body to science, and it's like by participating in the study, I don't get anything out of it. Like, they're not going to give me any medicine. It's just for knowledge. So that's pretty altruistic, that it's like, you know, using the opportunity of me being suboptimal to further human knowledge and understanding.
You don't get any money out of it, or?
You get compensated for your time, but it's like 50 quid for like a day. So
I could use 50 quid.
okay, well, maybe I'll buy you a drink with it, and that will really augment the altruism.
Yeah, there you go. Just get that right away. Just to somebody needy and deserving of a drink.
There we go.
Me.
Wow, you really turned my miracle of science thing into the miracle of buying you a drink.
It would be a miracle if you bought me a drink.
Wow.
Once,
Fairly
just
sure I've
once.
bought you drinks before.
I feel like I'm still in the hole as far as drinks go.
I
with
don't
you.
know. I feel like the amount of labour you have extracted from me without pay is, covers a few drinks.
Speaking of which, Anna,
Yes.
today is October 16th, 2022. Who is today's saint?
Today's saint is, in fact, the saint for the 19th of October, Saint Frideswide, or Frideswide. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Frideswide. Wait, this is the patron saint of Oxford, right?
Oh my god, you're getting so good at this this thing. You don't even have to hear her story to guess her patronages.
Oh, well, I just know that
I mean,
because
I may as well just give up. Just
This
let
is,
you do
you
the
know-
whole thing by yourself.
in Oxford there's a number of things that are named Frideswide.
Yeah.
Frideswide?
I
Yeah.
feel like
And I've never known how to say
can't
it.
be Frideswide. I feel like that's how we pronounce it. It's like, you know how Magdalene is Magdalene, even though it's named after Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, even though it's spelled Magdalene. So,
Yeah.
guys, this is going to be a lot of like inside Oxford jokes on this one. So,
Yeah, apologies in advance. I mean,
that
what percentage of our listenership is actually from outside Oxford?
90%? I don't know. We've got 40% in America at least,
Oh,
and
okay.
2% in Finland. We've been holding on to
Oh.
our Finnish contingent. Which,
Yeah, we need to do another Finnish saint then. Well,
yeah,
Frideswide sounds kind of Scandinavian.
yeah, yeah.
I think, you know, back in the 7th century, in the old times, we had more kind of what would have been like Anglo-Saxon, I guess. So there were, you know, general names were more sort of Germanic, I guess.
Yeah, it's Old English, right?
Yeah.
It's the more Germanic, the more Norse, closer to the Norse languages.
So yeah, she was around in the 7th century.
So, but we're saying it
I
Frideswide?
think it's more likely to be Frideswide than Frideswide.
We should have gotten a pronunciation guide from Kat.
Well, yeah, as previously mentioned, I haven't had time to do any supplementary research
That's right.
due to my illness. So if you're gonna kick off about that, I'll sue you for discrimination. But let me do some right now in the moment. Okay, well, on the Wikipedia page, it just says Old English Frioswip. So that doesn't help.
Yeah, it might be right. Freeze whip.
Okay.
Freeze whip.
Let's just call her Swidey? I don't know.
Frieza?
Freezer.
Anyways, so Frideswide, so not to be confused with the Stanley Kubrick movie Fries Wide Shut. Anyway,
Hey.
what's the deal with her? So I know that she's the patron saint of the town because there's stuff all over town named after her.
Oh, here's a fun fact. She's also known as Fritherswith. So does that help?
No.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Yeah, let's just move on from the name.
Okay. I like Fritherswith actually.
All right.
I'm gonna call her that, or just Frith for short.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She was born around 650 in England, but the earliest account of her life wasn't written until the 12th century, when her abbey became an Augustinian foundation. So what this is saying is that most of what follows is unverified, I'm guessing.
Okay. No primary sources here.
Yeah,
for her.
So
Okay.
buckle up for the ride of your life. According to William of Malmesbury, she was a Mercian princess, daughter of Didion of Ensham, whose lands occupied western Oxfordshire and the upper reaches of the River Thames.
Did you say a Mercian princess?
Yeah.
You're like a princess of the River Mersey.
No, Mercian.
What's
You know,
Mercian?
So in old England, before England was England, it was a number of kingdoms.
Right.
Mercia, Wessex, Northumbria.
Okay.
Those are ones I can think of. East Anglia, you may have heard, because that's still kind of called that now.
Yeah.
So Mercia was like the one between Wessex and the north, and it included Oxfordshire, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, she
Or
was
Western Oxfordshire, at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Didion of Ensham occupied Western Oxfordshire.
Oh, okay.
And
Who's
the upper
Didion of
reaches.
Ensham?
Her dad. I said
Which-
she was the daughter of Didion of Ensham.
Right.
Which
So-
is interesting that you introduced this podcast by misnaming me, because the first time you did that, you
Yes.
were emceeing a gig and you brought me on stage and you were like, please put your hands together for Anne Didion. I was like, what the fuck? Who is that?
I appreciate you still doing that gig.
Yeah, I didn't just walk out then. Well, the thing is, I think a misogynist had already been on, and I was like, well, this needs rescuing now. Do you remember that?
Right. Yeah, I
The
remember
guy
that.
who described like every woman who'd ever turned him down as a bitch or something.
Yeah,
Very
that was a mistake,
strange.
that
Yeah.
guy.
That's what his parents think too.
He was I don't know. I'd seen him once or twice before in America. He was a better comic then. I think he'd been out of the game and maybe just was like,
Well, maybe he just got dumped.
yeah, or something. He turned into a sour guy. He was,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing in London? He's like, oh, I thought it'd be fun to live in London for a year, but it sucks. I hate it. It's like, okay.
That explains everything then.
Because he was living in like Colorado before.
Right.
But he worked for like Deloitte or Ernst and Young or some big accounting firm.
Wow.
So he was just like, I'm just going to transfer to London for a while and see how
Okay.
that sounds. But he really hated it. Not in the fun way that I hate England. Like, he just really hated it. Anyways.
Yeah. So that was a fun episode of our lives. The start of our beautiful work association ship.
Yeah. Anyways.
So yeah, Didion of Evesham was her dad, and her mum was called Safrida.
Oh.
She was brought up by a holy woman named Elgitha, who taught her the maxim, whatever is not God is nothing, which is great for self-esteem. Yeah.
Forget it. But wait, isn't God everything? So then nothing is nothing?
Nothing is nothing. Well, that's fair.
What is it?
Maybe yeah, it's quite a negative way of saying God is everywhere, I guess.
I
and
guess.
In everything.
Or is it, she's saying like whatever's not godly is nothing. So it's like, if you're not
probably
doing God stuff, then you're doing nothing. It's worthless.
With your life, yeah.
Give up on your dreams of doing comedy. And she's like, never, that's my life. I love it. Like, there's no money in it. There's no future.
Exactly.
Anyways, that's just an example from just pulled out of thin air, maybe.
So after her mother's death, Frideswide returned to Oxford to live with her father. But Elgitha's piety had influenced her greatly. She founded a church at Oxford's city gates with her father's assistance, I'm guessing financial.
Yeah.
And
but, maybe he's, putting in the work. He's putting bricks up and stuff. He's got a wheel. He's out there on the weekends with a wheelbarrow. He's not there every day because he's got regular king stuff to do. Because he's a king, right?
Yes. Or a lord.
Because she was a princess, right?
Yeah.
So, but then, on the weekends, he, chips in a little bit, Just he shows his face, lets people know that he's a man of the people.
I bet the church was called Didion's Place rather than
Didion's
churches
Place.
are famously named like bars.
I was gonna say, do you think he opened a bar? Is that what?
Serving exclusively communion wine.
That sounds like a fun bar, actually. It's like communion wines, and then they've just got free bowls of like communion wafers on the table. And
on Fridays they do loaves and fishes as well.
It just smells of incense all the time. This is a great bar.
So yeah, at Didion's Place, and she took a vow of perpetual
motion,
virginity.
Oh, right. Different than perpetual motion.
Well, I guess so. Depending on how you do it.
Hey,
devoting herself instead to God.
So she's decided that now's the time to. How old is she at this point? Because often we find saints that make this.
Yeah,
this
when
perpetual...
they're too young to really know what virginity is.
Yeah.
Yeah, unclear.
Okay, but anyways, so young lady, she's decided to devote herself to God and not to worldly pleasures. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Didion founded a convent building adjoining the new church, which was where Frideswide lived with 12 female companions.
Okay. They're just companions.
Just good friends, yeah.
They're just good friends. She's like, hey, you know what I really need is I need Dad to build me a house and stuff it full of 12 young ladies.
Yep.
Similarly inclined to perpetual...
Not ever have sex with men, yeah.
No sex with men. No sex with men. I cannot emphasize that enough. No men sex in here. That's it.
Thank you very much. It's a sin.
Yes.
They were not bound by a rule, but lived a life of chastity and prayer. Which are my two favourite positions. It's all euphemisms.
I get what you're saying. So they weren't bound by... So they were just like... It was kind of just a free...
It's kind of a hippie convent, I guess.
Yeah, freeform convent. Like no specific, like they're not Franciscan or Augustinian.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean... They're just kind of like...
Yeah, just...
They're not Poor Claire's.
No, they are... Well, they're fancy princess friends, aren't they? Rather than Poor Claire's.
Bunch of princess friends just braiding each other's hair and talking, having a good time.
Yeah, touching each other. Despite her vow of celibacy... Friedesweider was seen as a desirable bride due to her famed beauty and wealth.
Oh, yeah. That's a real 1-2 punch for
She's got the
especially Middle
looks.
Ages.
She's also got the fortune.
She's got the money and she's easy to look at. Say. Anyways.
A local prince named Algar, who was possibly later identified as Ethelbald of Mercia, was determined to marry
Neither
her.
one of these names is good.
Algar.
Algar's-
They named a jelly after him.
Yeah, is there?
Oh wait, that's Agar. Never mind.
I was gonna say this. It's not Algar's the name that people just kind of let go.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe it needs a revival.
it does feel like it could become one of those middle class
Trendy names. Yeah.
Yeah, that could. I'm surprised that in my East Oxford playgroups
You
I'm not
haven't
seeing
met an Algar.
some number of Algars. Yeah.
Any Ethelbolds?
It's just so many Ethelbolds. It's like they're so annoying because they're like Ethelbold, and it's like, you talking to me or are you talking to? Oh no, it's my son. No, sorry, I mean Ethelbold D. That's who I was talking
Yeah,
to.
fair enough. Anyway, Ethelbald was determined to marry her.
He puts the bold in Ethelbold.
Oh, very nice. Different kind of bold.
He also puts the Ethel in Ethelbold, which is weird.
Yes. When she refused his proposal, he was furious and planned to abduct her. Which, that's the way to change someone's mind.
It's Plan B, guys.
I'm a
It's
nice
always...
guy.
What? You want to marry me? Why? Is it because I brought a sack to this proposal?
Why don't bitches ever want to date nice guys?
Jeez. I don't want to kidnap you. You're making me do this. You know that?
Oh god! So the forerunner to 4chan, the original incel Ethelbald. However,
this guy's not original. This is
Well, yeah,
this
that's
is a
true.
very common turn of events for a lot of saints that we talk about. Anyways,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, true. I mean, at least this one was rich. She had means to protect herself, probably.
I suppose so.
Whereas, I think the last one that got kidnapped was like a poor farm girl. So.
Now, wasn't there that Welsh princess who got?
Oh yeah,
Kidnapped?
she got kidnapped too. She kind of
She was
and then
kind of
got
into
Stockholm
it.
syndrome. Yeah.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, that was I think the kind of pirate saint.
Yeah, they did the raids. St. Gladys.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah. In the end, the kidnapping turned out real fun. For us, anyways.
like that bonus episode we did on that person that I'd never heard of.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
mind.
that didn't turn out fun. Yeah.
However, Friedesweider learned of his plan and fled into the wilderness,
Aha.
i.e. Swindon, maybe?
Swindon. Yeah, let's say
Yeah,
Swindon.
that's
Fuck-
allowed. Okay.
Fuck those guys.
According to the earliest version of the story, Friedesweider later returned to Oxford in secret. Algar heard of this and led his men to the gates of the city. He threatened to burn Oxford to the ground if Friedesweider was not delivered to him. Again, way to win her over.
Where's Ethelbold when we need him now? Like, yes, burn this town to the ground.
Algar is Ethelbald.
That's what I said. That's what I'm
What?
saying. Where is he now when we need him? I was like,
Oh, you want to burn Oxford to the ground now?
yeah, I just
Why?
sometimes. I don't know. I just get annoyed.
I mean, if you're going to burn anywhere to the ground, surely Westminster. The system.
I think we could burn a couple colleges to the ground just as a message to the rest.
Wait, let's just pour soup on them.
Yeah.
That's
I
a fair protest.
Are you talking about those people who threw soup on the
Yeah, that was the reference.
on the Van Gogh?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I didn't make the connection between that and climate change.
So people are outraged about the destruction of a painting, even though it wasn't actually destroyed because it was covered by glass.
Right.
And I think the point is, how are you so mad about this painting and not about the fact that, our whole ecosystem is being destroyed?
Right. But why soup?
I don't know. Cheap,
Is it-
I guess,
is
as
it-
a liquid?
Postmodern Andy Warhol statement.
Yeah,
on art.
maybe. A lot of people said they should have thrown it on an Andy Warhol. But I
Yeah.
guess as an inconvenient liquid that kind of looks quite gross when it's cold, it's probably quite cheap.
It's easy to get past security. 'Cause you're
Yeah,
like, it's
probably.
just
You probably couldn't bring in a tin of emulsion paint to a gallery, but maybe you could bring soup.
That raises all kind of red flags. And why do you have this this gallon of turpentine with you? No
Well,
reason.
yeah, maybe a previous protest had milk, so like you're not allowed to bring milk in anymore, but you're not allowed to bring soup in, and like the list of things that people throw is going to be determined by what's already been thrown.
When the poor, innocent, gallery-loving soup eaters who now can't take soup,
These are the real victims here. Yeah.
they can't look at their favorite Mondrian and sip on some minestrone at the same time. Those poor sons of bitches. They had nothing. They had nothing but art and soup.
Listen, miso and Monet is the only thing that gets me through the week.
Oh, you know what? That's what I need, like a nice, cool gazpacho and
and Gauguin.
and Gauguin. There you go. Anyways, all right,
this is fun. Carrot, coriander, and Cézanne doesn't quite work.
Yeah, a little split pea and Picasso. That's what you
Very
want.
nice.
Anyways.
Is this staying in?
Yeah, I don't know.
It depends if the rest of this is better or worse.
This might be too much of an aside. All right, so where are we even at?
Algar threatened to pour soup all over Oxford if Frideswide was
right.
not delivered to him.
Right. Burn it down.
Yeah. Eventually, Didion's men, as in her dad's army, were unable to hold them off. So, as a last resort, Frideswide prayed for protection. Invoking St. Catherine and St. Cecilia, who had also resisted marriages to preserve their vows of chastity. We talked about. I think we've had.
We talked about Cecilia. Cecilia did get married though, but she.
Yeah, but then she converted her husband, didn't she?
Yeah, she convinced her husband to stay celibate. So maybe she could, maybe you could turn this guy around, Frideswide.
I like how
you can change him.
It's the lesson they never learn. I do like how, at the end of the episode you always say, like, when would you appeal to a saint to help you? And then in this case it's like it really makes sense who she's chosen.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's true. Yeah, she picked the right ones, I think.
Inspiring, yeah.
Yeah.
So as Algar marched through the city gates, he was blinded by a supposedly heaven-sent blow and his men fled.
Wait, so he was blinded by a blow?
Yeah, someone rubbed cocaine in his eyes.
Oh, but not like a light.
I think it's like a bolt of lightning or something.
Ah, yeah, okay. So I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah,
I don't know. So, all right. So he came in.
Blind. Yeah.
He was struck blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, he realised the errors of his ways and renounced his desire to marry Frideswide.
Oh, I see now that kidnapping is wrong.
I may not be able to physically see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
see the truth.
Yeah. I mean, what I meant to say is that the truth is apparent to me now. That, now that I'm blind, I see where I've made mistakes. I love that his men ran away. It's like, oh, he can't see us? Fucking, let's get out of here.
Well, he was a nice guy. He clearly inspired some very loyal followers.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, everybody there was just like, is no one going to help me home? Well, fine.
Where are all my friends? He gave up on his harassment of Frideswide, and she forgave him. And when that happened...
So did he just fight back?
He did, yeah. Well done.
Nice. Good job. And then he went back to kidnapping. And it was like,
Psych! Yeah.
I learned nothing.
Now that I can see again, I do not see the truth anymore.
No.
No, accounts of her time in hiding differ. According to later versions, Frideswide fled from Algar with two of her companions. She can't go anywhere without her ladies.
Yes, they're just companions. They help. They help. Helps to have them.
When they came to the river, they found a ship sent by God, manned by an angel in white robes.
Oh,
it's nice.
Pretty nice. Yeah, that's good. That's some like A+ service there. I think that's...
I like how river cruises are still a tourist attraction here in Oxford. Mm-hmm. So this is clearly where that tradition started.
None of them are run by angels, though. I should say that to people.
I mean, you say that. Have you been on every single one? Do you know that for sure?
I haven't. I did hear a story recently where a friend of mine was assaulted by a punter, one of the guys who does the punting.
As in someone who works on the punts?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Do we know which company it was?
The punt company.
the...
I'll tell you. I probably have to cut it out, but it's...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's really bad. I hope they lose their job.
Well, that was like, she hung out with some people after, she was a comedian, and anyways, she hung out with them afterwards, and then he made a gross pass at her, and grabbed at her. But
Oh my god.
he did not realize, or he did not take seriously the fact that she was a trained stunt woman and knew quite a bit of martial arts.
Amazing.
And so, yeah.
Cool.
So,
Anyway, so
anyways.
good tangent there. So, Angel, white robes.
Right.
Boat.
So
First
she
class
takes the
boat
boat.
service.
Where'd she go in the boat?
It took them to Bampton in Oxfordshire, which is like out west.
Okay. Never been.
And
Is
they
it
went
nice?
into hiding there. It's quite a pretty village. I think they filmed parts of Downton Abbey there.
Oh,
Yeah,
fancy.
fancy. Charming, Cotswoldy, I think.
Nah, I don't like to leave the city. Just gonna put that out there.
You don't like to, or you are unable to on account?
I don't care
of
to. Even if I could, I
lack
wouldn't
of
want to.
means? Fair enough.
Except to go to another city. I'm not about these villages.
These tiny country towns. Okay.
No.
Other accounts say that she hid in Binsey, which, as you know, is very near Oxford.
No, I
It's-
don't know that. Where's
What?
that?
It's the little hamlet between Jericho and Wolvercote, sort of next to Port Meadow.
There's a little hamlet there?
Yeah.
Must be
It's
very
where the
little.
Perch is.
I had
You know
no
the Perch
idea.
pub?
I
Been to
don't
the
care
Perch?
for that perch.
Okay. You perch in other places, thank you very much.
Yeah, here's more like inside Oxford bullshit. But I went to the perch and I was like, oh wait, or is it the trout? Which is the one that's nice?
They're
with the big
both
beer-
named after fish. They're both meant to be really good.
Which one's got the big beer garden outside?
I think they both do, don't they?
One's right next to the river and one you have to walk in a bit.
I think the trout is right next to the river.
And the trout's the one we're talking about?
No, we're talking about the perch.
Oh, the perch is nice. I like
Oh,
the perch.
okay. There we go.
The trout is like, I don't know. I was there once and I was like, I guess they'd done some renovation or something not
Mm-hmm.
too long ago, and I was like, this has all the charm of operating theater. It's like
Nice.
not. It was so sterile and like ugly, and I don't know. I was like, I hate this place. I don't like
Yeah.
it at all. Anyways, the trout is really nice though. No wait, the perch. The other one's really nice.
Okay, so this is the one with the nice one, I guess.
Mhm.
So she went to Binsey and discovered a small pigsty, which she turned into an oratory for her companions. So a good bit of interior design, very trendy. We like, tiny homes. They're a trend,
Yeah.
aren't they?
What vision too? To see a pigsty and be like, I can do a lot with this. I can see, what I'm thinking? Oratory. And your friends are like, this is literally a pit filled with mud and manure.
Yeah, but to be honest, in Oxford, if she was a landlord, she could charge like £1,000 a month for
That's
that.
so true. Yeah, she'd get so much money for that pigsty. Turn it into like 6-7 apartments.
Yeah.
Throw some international students in there. They don't know.
Just, it's got riverside views if it's in Binsey. So that's a definite plus point. It's within the ring road that didn't exist at that time.
But they were planning it then.
Yeah, for sure. And this was the site of another miracle.
Oh.
The miracle of capitalism. So she didn't want to go to the distant River Thames to fetch water.
Uh-huh.
As you've already described, Binsey is, a little bit of a walk from the river.
It's a bit from the river, yeah.
So she prayed to God and a well sprung up. It was believed to have healing properties and was
Okay.
locally called the Treacle Well, from the Middle English word treacle, which means a healing balm.
Right. So she was like, oh, it's kind of far to the
Cannot
river.
be bothered. Yeah.
God, can you do something about this?
This is good because, like, where I am in Oxford, there's no cafes anywhere nearby.
Right.
And, like, I just really want someone, I know it's soulless, but I really want someone to put, like, a Pret or a Costa or something next to the corner shop. And maybe I should just pray for, sustenance to just spring up from the ground.
Couldn't hurt,
It would really bring opportunity to the area.
Yeah. So she's got this well. Wait, so there's a well with healing properties?
Mm-hmm.
And it's right in town? That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still there. Maybe this is one saint who's a holy site we could very easily go and investigate.
I know. This is, like, we talk so much about different
Going on
saints.
tour, and now there's
yeah.
one on our doorstep. Yeah.
And now we've got to put our money where our mouth is. Like, if we don't go to these holy sites, then it's like...
Then
I
we
know.
don't deserve Italy. You're right.
You should be a pilgrim in your own city. Is what they say.
That's
really
that's the
enjoy
motto
it.
of this podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll do like a part 2 that's just like recorded live of us wandering around.
Yeah, we're going to
I think that'd be
our
fun.
reactions to her well. Okay, so you said there's St. Margaret's Well in Binsey.
Oh, well, maybe that's been.
Is that
maybe
what it is?
It was co-opted from. Did you just Google like holy wells in Oxford?
I had her
Okay.
I had her Wikipedia page up earlier because I was trying to figure out the pronunciation, and I remember there was a picture of a well on there.
Right. I
So,
see.
with stairs going down, should stairs go into a well? Seems weird.
It makes it easier to get out if you fall in there.
Hmm. It's good to have an accessible well. I think that's it's nice to be able to
She's
get.
ahead of her time, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, the treacle well probably inspired the story of the treacle well in Alice in Wonderland, in which three sisters living at the bottom of the well have only treacle to drink.
Oh, now what is treacle?
It's like kind of very thick syrup,
Ew.
I guess. You can have a treacle tart that's like, yeah, just sticky and sweet, I guess. We should go to this well and bring treacle tart and see what happens, and that'll be a Patreon episode.
An uncrystallized syrup made during refining of sugar. So is it a very sweet? Is the water very sweet? Is that the idea?
Maybe.
Hmm.
That would depict holiness a little bit, maybe.
Maybe.
So today, there we go. You jumped the gun. A 19th century reconstruction of Frideswide well can be found at the Church of St Margaret in Binsey. So
okay.
It is the well, but it isn't.
So they reconstructed it, but on the
Yes.
original spot, or where they think the spot is.
Yes, where they think the spot is, because that'll come later. I'll tell
What
you
happened to
later.
the original well?
I'll tell you later.
All right, yes.
You got to keep listening.
All right.
So, Frideswide then returned to Oxford, where she was appointed the first abbess of the Benedictine St Mary's Double Monastery, which is
It's a double monastery.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like, for boys and girls.
Oh no, they put two beef patties in the middle. That makes it the double
a
monastery.
slice of cheese.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get bacon on it too. Double monastery. So you think it's a co-ed monastery?
Maybe, yeah.
Or there's like
that it's just twice as big.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a double stuffed monastery, extra large for all the extra praying that you put in there.
Indeed, and you can double up on your communion for just £1 extra.
It's twice as holy as any monastery in the area. Like you can't.
In the general Oxfordshire county.
Are you in one of those regular monasteries? It's like kind of a double monastery here in Oxford. It's pretty great.
One of the many reasons to visit,
Yeah.
along with our excellent boat trips.
Mm-hmm.
So the double monastery is where Christchurch now stands, the college,
Okay.
which isn't called Christchurch College for some reason. It's just called Christchurch.
Wait, it's not called Christchurch College?
Nope, it's just Christchurch, Oxford. Whereas everywhere else is like Magdalen College, Oxford.
Yeah.
It's a little known fact.
I don't think I like Christchurch.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't produce good people.
Hmm.
Anyway, I mean, I'm sure it has produced some nice people. Hey, I mean, Lewis Carroll was there. So
The child molester? Neat.
What? Lewis
What?
Carroll? What?
Lewis Carroll.
Uh-huh. Who wrote Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Is a child molester.
Duh.
Okay.
You've clearly never read Alice in
Well,
Wonderland.
no, I don't think I have.
But he also had a very well documented relationship with an underage girl.
Called Alice?
I think so, or something. I don't know.
Excellent. Well, I mean, Alice in Wonderland is like I would say that Lewis Carroll is the unofficial patron saint of Oxford.
Kind of, yeah.
Maybe that's, okay, fine. Maybe that's why Christchurch is bad. It's like capitalising off the reputation of an author who did terrible things.
They also make a lot of money off of people touring it because it's a site for the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, so an author doing terrible things.
They really found a groove and they are just laying into it.
Excellent.
Anyways.
Yeah, so according to some versions of the legend, it was in later life that she retired to Binsey rather than when she was on the run, because she was seeking solitude. But she's thought to have died in Binsey.
Oh.
Or Oxford.
Seem different. It's kind of the same place now.
Well, this is the thing. Back then, it would have been like, quite a distance.
It would have been miles apart.
Felt very different, yeah.
Yeah, there was no bus service out there then.
Exactly. I mean, it's barely better now, but...
You have to cross the river to get there, right?
Yeah.
Because the river is, it would have been a whole day's journey to Binsey, as opposed to
Quite.
now.
A day's travel.
Yes.
Long
Long day's journey into Binsey.
to see the well. So yeah, the well kind of got a reputation for having healing properties in the water.
Did it? I should go there with my new injury.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Is it like a path you'd like for your own life, is to retire to Binzi and
I think
die
it's
there?
kind of near the ring road. I don't know if I would be noisy.
But you're close to the ring road.
Yeah, so and I can cope with it because I'm young.
Oh, but when you're retired,
yeah, I'll need. I mean, maybe I'll be deaf, so that'll be good.
That's the thing, right?
But no, I mean, I think because it's so small, it's probably very expensive there.
Probably.
Because it's kind of on the meadow. I imagine they're not going to build a large building of flats anytime soon.
Probably a good flood risk then, because you're also high flood risk.
Indeed.
Low reward. So that's it. So she just
that's her life.
She was pursued.
Yeah.
By a man.
She forgave him.
She blinded him and then forgave him.
Yeah.
She became the first abbess of the double abbey.
The famous double monastery of Christchurch. Yeah.
That Christchurch rudely tore down to build their terrible
shrine
buildings.
To, I was going to say knowledge, but
problematic authors.
Problematic authors, exactly. That was her life.
Is Christchurch where Boris Johnson went?
No, but he went to Balliol. Yeah. So that was her life, but there's obviously an afterlife as well, as you know.
Yeah. So, did she have any miracles after her?
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
She was once accosted by a local leper who asked her to kiss him.
Give us a kiss then. What does this cat call from a leper? Jesus, yeah.
I mean, Oxford hasn't changed that much.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
be
say,
honest. There's a lot of cat calling.
Yeah, that's like the classic guy who does a cat call, because you look at him and you're like, no, what? No. How did you think this was?
Well, funny you should say that, because Frideswide was both disgusted and afraid of infection.
Mm-hmm.
But she set aside her revulsion, made the sign of the cross, and kissed his lips. His leprous scales fell away, and his flesh became as smooth as a child's, which I feel like it's gone too far. Like, he could have just had, normal skin, rather than going all Benjamin Button.
No, it's all beautiful new skin, like a little baby.
Like a baby. Oh, I see why Lewis Carroll was interested now.
Yeah, you're right. They're like overcompensating. It's like, well, it's not just that his leprosy went away. It's just like the skin was like perfect.
Maybe they had to overcompensate though, because if you've had leprosy for that time, it's like you get a bit of recompense by having nicer skin for a while, rather than just
possibly
regular skin.
I mean, that feels like just as much upkeep as the leprosy, to keep that baby soft skin.
I don't know, you're less at risk of infection, aren't you? It's not just having bad skin, leprosy, it's like a whole thing.
But now I still feel like you still see him begging for money, but he's just like, spare some alms for some cream, some moisturizing cream, sir. I need a special, my T-zone is way out of control today. It's oily.
Maybe he could make a living by just be like, touch the smoothest face in town, and you have to pay a groat to be able to stroke his cheek.
Skin like a newborn baby. Come step right up.
Roll up.
It's 1 shilling to see it and 5 shillings to touch it.
There we go. She gave him his livelihood.
Yeah.
Maybe that had been his career plan the whole time, and he was foiled by leprosy.
Perhaps.
And he was finally set back on his path to his dream job.
Yeah, that would be lovely. That's good for him. I still feel like kissing people who just ask for... So, I mean,
if only she'd done that with the other guy, she would have saved a lot of time running away.
Yeah. I mean, at least he wasn't trying to marry her, right? Just asking for kisses. So, hey, that's the lesson there, guys. Just doesn't matter. Just ask for every lady you see for kisses.
It's good to ask. Definitely. If you want kisses, you should definitely ask.
You should definitely ask.
Not just assume.
It's probably a better piece of advice to ask women that you actually know. And
that's often good.
Not necessarily women that you just see on the street. I shouldn't just say women that you know, because then that sounds like, just feel free to harass women you already know. Just don't harass. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Dating advice with Matthew Shadorn.
Just me, just
So
like, I don't know.
successful at dating, he's got married twice.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Good luck with everybody else out there, because I don't know what to do.
She's also said to have restored the sight of a blind girl, but I don't have any notes on whether kisses were involved there. But as we know from her companions...
Probably just did a few kisses just in case, Just... it might work, it might not work, but hey, let's give it a go.
We could never be sure unless we try. Yeah. So yeah, and then obviously restored thingy Ethelbald's sight as well. So
right.
She's like a sight giver, I suppose.
Yeah, she's really good at giving people sight.
She should work at Vision Express.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if like Vision Express sponsored this podcast because we're both glasses wearers?
I guess.
Maybe we should write to them.
Possibly. So she gives a lot of sight. She cleared one leprosy. I mean, these are classic. These are classic miracles. Like this is like he's like
yeah,
old
I mean,
school.
it's a lot of what Jesus did, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? Like if you're telling me like in the next thing she did is she made a bunch of loaves and fishes, I'd be like, whoa.
Why do you think the pub in Binsley's called the Perch? It's a type of fish.
It's a type of fish. I know what the perch is. I know fishes. Don't tell me what fishes are and aren't.
Well, they're friends, not food to you. So
that's true. Those are the only miracles we have on record?
Yep.
That's all right. Those are pretty good. I mean, they're good miracles. They're good, solid.
As you said, stuck to the classics.
Like classic miracles, yeah. What about relics? Any relics?
Yes, glad you asked. So her body was buried in her Saxon church, and in 1180 her remains were placed in a shrine at the same site inside the newly founded St. Frideswide's Priory, which is where Christchurch Cathedral is now. It was a popular pilgrimage site during the 12th century, and as her cult grew, many healing miracles were recorded at the site.
Oh, okay.
So there we go, there's some healing as well.
Some more
from
post-mortem
her
healing
relics.
miracles.
Yeah.
So wait, are her bones still in Christchurch Cathedral, or...?
Well, I haven't finished telling the tale of the relics yet.
Sorry.
So maybe. Listen. In 1518, Catherine of Aragon visited Frideswide's shrine to pray for the birth of a healthy son.
Oh.
Although she was the wife of Henry VIII, who was divorced, I believe. So maybe it didn't happen.
Was that his first?
Catherine Aragon was definitely first. Let's see if she had any kids. Oh, maybe that was Elizabeth, actually. Oh, sad. Oh, okay. She had one daughter, Mary the First, who became Queen Mary of England. But she had 1, 2, 3, 4 stillborn children.
Oh.
So I would say that was a very counterproductive relic visit. Not to make light of the situation. I'm not. Sounds like I am, but just following up on the facts. Trust modern medicine instead. Would be the advice, I'd say.
Yeah, that's dark.
I'm sorry.
So that trip didn't work out for her.
No. During the Reformation, the shrine was destroyed and her relics were lost.
Oh.
Sad. 23 years later, during
Until?
Mary the First... during Mary the First Counter-Reformation. So interesting. So that's the daughter of the woman who we were just talking about, the one surviving one. The remains of a Protestant woman named Catherine Martyr were dug up and relegated to a dunghill. During this process, Frideswide's remains were discovered, and when Queen Elizabeth...
Wait! I'm sorry. So this is a counter-reformation. So she's like, we're going back to Catholicism. What is this? A buried Protestant? That's going in the shit pile.
Where it belongs, yeah.
Yeah, and then they found like, oh, actually, there's more bones underneath here.
Yeah. And these are good Catholic bones.
Fine Catholic bones. This is what we're looking for.
That's the stuff. When Queen Elizabeth came to the throne, Catherine Martyr's remains were ordered to be reburied within the cathedral.
Just like Catherine's just like, just make up your mind. I just want to rest.
Maybe this is where the phrase, like, I've got a bone to pick with you comes from.
No, but it is where the phrase, I've got a Catherine to rebury, does come from.
Fair enough. The cleric tasked with this decided to mix the bones of Catherine with Frideswide's remains, probably to prevent them from being tampered with in the future. Like a preemptive tampering.
Yeah. Or he was just drunk and he was just like, I got all these bones mixed up. Oh man, they're gonna be so angry.
Can we say it's a miracle that this saint has 15 ribs?
Yeah, just mix them together. I don't know, man. Just
I wasn't listening in that biology class. I don't know how many bones are meant to be there.
So they both got buried together.
Yes.
Which, I think that Frideswide would want a female companion.
I think so. I think she got what she was always hoping for.
Yeah.
Her eternal sleep is sleeping with a woman.
Yeah.
The mixed bones were buried in the floor of the cathedral in an unmarked spot where they remain today, allegedly.
Unmarked.
But as it's unmarked, can't verify that.
If you go there, those sneaky Christchurch people.
Yeah, except you probably have to pay to get in, so don't bother. I wouldn't, because I'm a university staff member, but you would. So maybe we should do it like when we do our Frideswide tour. Mm-hmm. You can stand at the door, and I'll just take like a camera in, and you can direct me.
That's it.
Around while I hunt for the bones.
I could probably steal a university ID from somebody.
Yeah, but you gotta look like the person.
I'll borrow it. What? They're not gonna look. Anyways, I'll just be like, oh my, because the scar.
So we gotta go soon. Ugh.
Sorry.
I regret I ever said anything.
Shouldn't we go on our day? Maybe it's free admission on our day.
Should we go tomorrow and be like, excuse me, we don't have to pay. We're here to honour Frideswide. It is her day. Anyway, with all that in mind, what do you think her patronages are?
Is she the patron saint of upgrading your property? Because she turned that pigsty into a lovely home. Most people would see a tear down, and she's like, no, we can fix this.
The patron saint of landlords, maybe.
Ugh,
it's not a pigsty. It's a perfectly reasonable studio apartment in a very desirable location.
Sty core. It's a
nice.
It's what they call a stylish apartment.
Hey.
Is she the patron of accessible wells? Got that one accessible well.
She should be. But wasn't it made accessible? Wasn't it actually the follow-up well that was?
Yeah, that's true. And it's really only accessible. I mean, it's got stairs that go down, so it's not like accessible.
It's not wheelchair accessible.
Not wheelchair accessible. Yeah.
Just accessible for people who can walk downstairs but can't climb that easily.
If you're like, I'm not drinking out of a bucket. I'm gonna go get the water myself. Thank you.
Just lap it up with my own mouth.
Yeah. Is she the patron saint of sweet water, though? Because the water is all treacly and sweet.
Water, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, right. Is she the patron saint of retiring to Binsey? Is there like a St. Frideswide retirement home?
Oh, there should be. Maybe we'll fan that as like a spin-off.
They're home for retired virgins.
Nice. If you retire as a virgin, does that mean you start having sex?
Well, I guess it's up to you.
You're retiring from your career as a virgin.
Yeah. You retire, they take your jersey, they hang it up in the rafters. What a legendary virgin you were. I don't know. Retiring to Binsey. Is she the patron saint of cat collars?
Surely she'd be the patron saint of people who have been catcalled, if anything.
Protection from cat calls. I don't know. She seemed to be really into this cat caller.
That's true. She responded.
He's like the one cat caller who was like, "Hey baby, how about a kiss?" And then he got the kiss.
She actually did it. Yeah, that's a good point.
It's the one time that it worked that all cat callers point to. Is like, well, it might work sometimes.
Well, it could work. Yeah,
could
that's
work.
A good point.
I was just, listen, I don't really know what it's like as a man.
Please tell me more.
It sounds horrible. I was once in London and I saw a woman walking very quickly down the street, clearly in a hurry, with earbuds in, and a man stopped her and made her like take out the earbuds so he could be like, "Hey girl, you look good." And I was just like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
What about her body language?
She was interested in
said that she was at she wanted anything to do with this. She clearly had shit to do, man.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's very weird, like what compels people to do that.
I've noticed that I think a lot of women are starting to wear bigger and bigger headphones.
To make it more and more obvious.
To make it very, very obvious that I'm not going to engage in conversation right now.
Headphones, dark glasses.
Right.
Maybe like some kind of spiked clothing.
Just a t-shirt that says "fuck off."
Yeah.
No, please, thank you. Yeah. It's not even just like the headphones are getting bigger. It's like they're getting really bright. So it's like it's like a high vis headphone. And yet, I'm
And
sure.
yeah, they don't. They're not 100% dickhead proof.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You're guessing.
I don't want to feel like I see it. I don't. I'm not.
You don't endorse it. That's good to
I
know.
don't endorse it. Let's just say that's. And if
Wow.
any men who can hear me who are thinking about it, just
Don't do
don't
it. Mm-hmm.
don't do it. It's not. You know what? No, there's no good reason.
It's very much something that we at the Saint Misbehaving podcast do not approve of.
Right. And we remember the 3 L's, gentlemen, which is leave ladies alone.
Very nice.
So, what are her actual patronages?
Well, you already guessed one.
It's Oxford.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other one is the University of Oxford.
That's
Those
it?
are it. Yeah.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
But like, it's
boo.
weird as well because she didn't seem to do anything that was that like studenty, you know.
No.
So like the connection to the actual.
I think she
university
taught those
itself.
ladies in her little convent.
Oh,
a
that's
thing or
true.
two.
That's true. And you didn't say the patron saint of women who have very close friends with other women.
Yeah, ladies who are just roommates.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, I mean, I guess there would have been women's colleges at Oxford for a while. Maybe
No, because there
that
were
kind
like
of-
no women in Oxford
I
before the
say for a
20th
while.
century.
Yeah. No, well, it was like the late 19th century, I think.
Is that it?
Yeah, but they were like not actually allowed to get actual degrees, I think.
Oh, they were at Oxford as cleaning ladies. They were just there.
They were just there staying in a house together, not having sex with men.
Yeah.
You know how
Definitely
it
no
is.
sex with men.
Yeah, very.
Wait, so she's got 2 patronages.
Yeah, and they're
for this-
both location specific.
This is the most regional saint we've had.
Yeah, very specific. Do
Why-
you feel
why-
like it's a missed opportunity for her not to have more I mean, again, I feel like we've covered this before, but I don't think that the Catholic Church has any patron saints of LGBT people.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, she could be, a patron of, I don't know, she could have some other stuff to do, I think.
Yeah, nope, she's just doing such a great job looking after Oxford. And that's it.
Yeah. She's got a pretty solid record there. The university's doing really well.
Well, yeah, it was voted #1 in the world again this week,
Yeah.
I think.
So, yeah, I think
So
you're right. I
that's-
saw that
yeah.
somewhere.
Let's see, what's her name? Frideswide.
Yeah.
No, that's it on patronages.
Well.
I've cross-referenced with other sources, and that's the only patronages that are mentioned.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Just local saint.
Yeah, and also, if you're a woman, you don't contribute that much naturally.
Nah. I don't know. I feel like she could have done a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was like she was just a rich kid whose dad made her a house full of ladies and had a couple miracles, good, solid miracles. Not really original miracles.
No, nothing super out there.
No, maybe it's just as well that she's just focused on Oxford. I mean, maybe more cities need more hyper-local saints. She's really out there helping Oxford. She should do something about the housing prices, get more housing.
Well,
for the
she
housing.
is. She's converting pigsties, right?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, so people get, more on Frideswide's wavelength,
Yeah.
here, start converting
Make the most
some
of their hovels, yeah.
yeah, into actual housing for people, but hopefully affordable housing for, ladies who just want to hang out together.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about what they do. That's their business.
For sure. But yeah, that's all we got.
Well, Anna, you ever seen a reason why you might have Saint Frideswide intercede for you?
I mean, I guess if she actually arrived and kissed every catcaller that ever did catcalls, she would take the flak for a lot of other women,
See, but I feel like that's just sending a bad message. Unless she gives leprosy to all the men that she kisses.
Should actually. Yeah, why did she take his leprosy away? If anything, should have cursed him. That would have been way more feminist.
She'd been like, I was gonna take your leprosy away, but you're kind of an asshole, so
Yeah.
it feels appropriate. But yeah, if she could give leprosy to catcallers,
Yeah, then I would consider it.
That would
for
be
sure.
amazing. Yeah, that'd be great. I feel like if I ever have to go to Binzi, it'd be good to,
To get rowed there by an angel.
Yeah, that would be super great. Take a little boat trip up to Binzi. That'd be nice. You know, just it's a rough part of town. No, it's not. There's
really
no rough
not.
parts of
Very
town.
picturesque.
It's Oxford. There's no rough part of town.
I mean, there is, but it's like, it's all relative.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
Okay.
I'm saying no, there isn't. I mean, the rough part of town is the part where I ran into that sign and got fucked up by a sign.
That's the most threatening person in the town, is an inanimate object.
An inanimate metal sign, yeah.
Yeah. What else? I mean, I guess if I lose the current nice spacious home that I have and need to reconsider other options, you know, she might help me put it into perspective.
You know, it might be good if you're like looking at a piece of property and you're like, I don't really see
the potential here.
I don't see the potential here, yeah. And you're like, but then it's like, no, St. Frideswide is like, no, actually, if you blow out this wall and you put in some nice windows here and then you can do some landscaping around here, and you're like, oh my God, St. Frideswide, you're right. This is an amazing bargain.
It's weird, isn't it? Because there's no architecture course at Oxford. Clearly there should have been. She should have founded that.
Exactly, yeah.
It should have been named after her.
Yeah, and she'll be like, you could fit like 12 ladies in here.
I mean, better if they all share one bed.
Yeah, just like one big old bed for all your lady friends just to sleep in or whatever. Whatever happens.
Whatever takes their fancy.
The sun goes down early around here, if you know what I mean. I don't know what that means.
I no idea. Yeah, she should be the patron saint of estate agents. You missed that one.
Nah, they don't need a patron saint.
Yeah, that's true. They've got money.
Protection against estate agents. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what you need. You need it for like helping you see potential in property. You know,
which we could all do with, you know, because a lot of property is that normal people can afford is only acceptable in our imaginations.
Oh. Well, Anna, thank you for bringing me all this information. You've given me a lot of things to go and see.
Yeah, in your own town.
In our own hometown. We're going to go be pilgrims in our own hometown this week. We're going to go see that well. We're going to go to Christchurch. We're gonna make them let us in no matter what.
Because we're very devout, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go see those bones. Even if
in fact, that's when we're going to invoke her. When we inevitably get told we can't just walk into the cathedral for free, and we can be like, well, now is the time for her to intercede for us.
Yeah, we are members of the cult of St. Frideswide, and we demand to have access to her bones, even if they are mixed up bones. She's the patron saint of mixed up bones. Or unmixing bones. She should be the patron saint of like unmixing bones.
Yes. I feel like there's a lot of things she should have been patron saint of that she was denied.
I don't know. Maybe bones should be mixed up. I'm like this idea of like all the bones just get mixed up together. You know, like the catacombs in France. You know, just they're all the bones in one spot, and you know they're just happy there, all the bones.
Well, there's a thing about how like horizontal graves take up a lot of space, like land. So you know, if you mixed up the bones, maybe it would be more space efficient as well.
Right. Mass graves is what we're advocating here, people.
Oh my God.
Wait. Now that I say it out loud, that's not what we're advocating here, people.
Oh my God.
That is not it at all.
Oh dear. Doesn't sound like you're going to have a very blessed day.
Oh well. Well, I hope you have one, Anna.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.